Hey guys, welcome back to Rock Team Sport here with another video at Monaco for career mode. Let's see what we can do. Let's hand it to our commentators.
We're returning after yesterday's feature race for the final event of the weekend, the sprint. Down on the grid below us, the drivers are spending their last few minutes getting ready. Very soon, they're going to kick this race off in dramatic fashion. Alongside me in the commentary box today is, of course, former GP2 champion Davide Valsecchi. How does this current crop of drivers compare to your days in the sport?
Well, obviously, the championship I won was the most competitive in the history. But no, really, the drivers we have in the race today are just of an unbelievable quality. The top teams in Formula 1 know that these are the next generation of world champions, and you will see some of that quality for sure today.
Well, there you have it guys, the advice, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing and listening to here. So we go 5 red lights here for the Baku Grand Prix, and then we're underway. And let's see what you can do here on the 2019 cars. Don't forget, this is still something I have to learn. Heading into turn 1, dive bombing it into turn 1, of course. Absolutely sending it, and we get 3 cars there into P13, and they're going 3 wide in front of us. Surely that's not going to end well, and it has somehow. Tipping into the fast left-hander here, going into 3rd gear. Sorry I didn't show qualifying, I must have forgotten to record that when I did it. But we started, there wasn't any qualifying actually, this race 2, I forgot. And that's exactly how we're starting this off. Go for another dive bomb, passing 2 cars there. Now heading into the left-hander here, going for another dive bomb on another 2 cars. Tipping into the left-hander, and we get into P9. There's yellow flags at the back there. I wonder what that was for, as we move on with this Grand Prix. It looks like it was just possibly some yellow flags because it was the first lap, but we'll find out later on. As now going into the tunnel section, our tyres are pretty much dead. We're on the super softs, don't forget. So we've got a long way to take these tyres before we get on those medium compound tyres, or the softs even. Oh, I've completely lost it at this point. Moving on though, out of the chicane we go. It's a tricky chicane, don't forget. For turning left here, clipping the apex from the inside and the outside, for slightly going to this left-right here. And then again, a right-left. This is the tricky one. We need to have confidence and definitely some speed through there. This is what happened at the back, though. Absolute chaos here. As, yeah, I don't really know what to say anything about that. That was just seems to be a bit of a mess. Going through the left-right-hander there, very quick, and it's just not worked out for us. We lose the rear quite badly there. Keeping it all together, though. Heading into the right-hander here as we get a huge dive bomb from the car right on our side. Who has the inside line for the in corner, but we have the outside line and the racing line. And it's exactly like the first race, where we've had 2 crashes into this corner where the AI don't back out, and it's just costing the whole front wing. And that did in fact cause a virtual safety car. As you can see going through here from the shop, they were kind of up the inside, but they weren't really enough. So I feel like they was given the right of way. So we're moving on then, onto lap 9, we get another car who pits there, and we're into P8 now. So we'll be moving forwards like usual. Now heading on to lap 9 into the right-handers, and we mess it up completely, and we've got a car on our right hand side again through here, and this time they back out, and I have to admit it was either going to be backing out or we were going to be in at fault. We probably should have given more space in that, but I was committed to the apex. You can see here he just about did dodge that wall there. It's now losing the rear, as you can tell there. It's going to give us a massive bad exit onto the straight, and around the outside they've chosen to go. Well, this is Jordan King going into turn 1 then. Jordan King trying to fight around the outside, and it has not worked out for them in the end. Going around the right hand, and on lap 11 we lose the rear massively. We're sideways. Jordan King's been collected, and a few other drivers as well. And Jordan King's got damage in fact, and that was our fault. But once again, it wasn't really our fault, which we just had a massive slide. And sadly that's blocked him into a wall. And that is us now then. That's given us a little bit of breathing space. Going to start finish straight to complete lap 16 and on to lap 17. More cars pitting, and we're into P17 now after we pitted. So P17 at the moment, not great, but it's not the end of the world. And then a long way into the future, lap 18 we get blue flags. Monaco once again proving we don't have the pace around here. Now this is crucial between me and P18, which is Mazepin at the time. He's got blue flags and so do we, but he's already moved over. We haven't moved over yet. As we're going to be taking this quite easily as we lose the rear through there. And yeah, basically siding our way through here. Going through the right hander again here. We want to move over really. We still haven't moved over properly. And I'm thinking about letting them through, but they're just not close enough. I'm going to lose myself so much time if I just move on now. But move over now then. Going into this left-hander, and I know Mazepin is straight there. And he's almost taken full advantage. There's contact and rubbing and racing between the two of us. Heading into the left-hander then. Oh, both of us are still side by side going into the left-hander. We've got the inside line, thankfully, as we go through here. Now going into the fast left-hander. This is tricky to go side by side through here, as we've seen recently. And we finally managed to make it through there without there being a crash, like we saw in race 1. Don't forget, if you haven't seen this video, sorry for spoiling most of this. And by the way, I just want to apologise for the career mode being out so late. It is what it is. We just got to move on and focus on. You got a video. Now heading on to start-finish straight then. Around the outside goes Mazepin again now. Into turn 1. There's contact between the pair of us. We put our hand up there. A little bit frustrated with Mazepin. But we continue to completely keep the position. Now on lap 19, 1 lap later. As we hit the wall there on the inside. Which is now broken off front wing and going into the left-hander. There's a huge crash. Out of the race goes Buccolaci, and there was a Dams driver who was in fact not even involved to manage to get himself involved. And it was in fact Latifi, as we go for a pit stop there to change everything. And as you see here, cars in the pits left, right, centre, and we're joining them as well. We got a 5-second stop go penalty for that, which I mean it kind of was our fault. We kind of did mess it up a little bit. I got distracted at the time with the front wing damage. And then go through the left and then the right, it's just what it is. I mean, you put on the brakes, you lock up, and you just go straight into the wall and into another in the path of the other drivers. And sadly, Buccolaci's been collected. We're down in P19, by the way. It's Mazepin. No, not Mazepin. Mazepin did actually get past us, but so did Buchon, who also managed to get past us there. So, good job by him. As we go on the pit release then, let's see what else we can do here, as we lose the race slightly there. Now on the safety car restart, lap 23, 7 laps to go in this Grand Prix. Let's see what else this safety car can bring. We've got lapped cars in front of us. We're the lap cars, sorry. We've got the leaders in front of us and cars behind us, and it's just going to be a mess. You know it will be. We're on lap 23. We're already going to think about going round the outside of Buchon here, and it doesn't quite work out, as you can't really overtake for the safety car line. But I thought about messing up its exit going into turn 1, and maybe having a full descent dive bomb. As you see here, Buchon is a long way in front. Now, come to the blue flags. We let it in there, and therefore the AI has to get in the position. And us being cheeky, we got Buchon there as well, meaning we're back into P18 out of P19 because of the blue flags playing into our advantage. Although now we have to give our position to the next car, and it on and on and on. But we're still into P18 after all this, and now we're letting the cars behind go past us. There goes the Dams driver, and I see here. And now Buchon has to give up another position. We're going... Oh, this is just such a mess. Going around the outside now is another car. And he's going to get the position on us with the blue flags helping him, of course. We're getting out the way. Now we're just pretty much parking it around the outside, making sure we don't lose any positions. Our teammate there is... almost got position there. He's just got into the side of us. Our teammate, who was going to unlap himself, has just crashed into us. And now our teammate's going to have damage from that. And I don't see how it could be our fault, to be honest. As now we've lost the rear massively going through turn 1. We go sideways, in fact. And now look at Buchon and our teammate. Our teammate's not even supposed to be in this battle. There's contact with me and my teammate again. Heading into the left hand, and the teammates have collided. He's got damage, and that was stupid move from him, I have to admit. And now on lap 26, there's yellow flags here, which is be lap 27 for the leaders, don't forget. And there's still yellow flags, so I wonder if there's a car being out of here. It's Nicholas de Vries. He is out of the race, and there's a safety car being deployed again. Oh, and there he is off to the side of the track there on the left-hand side. De Vries is out of the Grand Prix. Now, safety car in this lap. We just got the news here. So we're going to the left-right, and we've already got green flag racing. I tried to catch up to the cars in front, but it ends up being Schumacher, who's in fact on the leading lap, and there's no point fighting Schumacher. What a mess this Grand Prix is turning out to be. On to lap 28 then, as we're moving onwards. We're so far off the pace, it's not even like worth doing this race anymore. On to the final lap of the race, don't forget, because the leaders have blue flagged us and we're down a lap. Behind us it's Buchon, but he's 26 seconds behind. Mazepin is 1.6 seconds behind in front of us, sorry. So we're going to be pushing to get Mazepin here. Going through the fast left as we've clipped the wall there. Our tyres are dead anyway, and we're back into the wall again there. Let's see if we can get this car to the finish line with a broken front wing. Heading into the right-hander and the left-hander through here, and then into the proper left-hander. which is the tricky one at Monaco, probably the trickiest corner. Now going into this right-hander, you still got Mazepin in front of us. You can see Mazepin, he's going so slowly, but with our tyre wear and the broken front wing, it's not going to be easy as a person to catch up to. Moving on then, let's go through the tunnel section with our broken front wing and no tyre wear. But somehow we've still got all four wheels intact at this point in the race. Now going through the right-hander and the left-hander, they almost clipped the wall and that could have been out. And now we're losing the rear as well, so we definitely have got problems here. Now going through the fast left-hander, we've got Puncture. We've got a Puncture from hitting the wall on the right-hand side. And I've only just realised, I didn't realise at the time that I got a Puncture. But now we have, and we've hit the wall again. We just got to focus on getting this car to the end of the race. Good job by the race winner, Nicholas Latifi, who in fact got collected in that crash earlier on, if you don't forget. Now coming to the line then. We're going to have a little race with the blue flags here. Coming to the line, side by side across the line. And our Puncture, oh what a race. Fantastic. As you can see here, you can see how close it was, and that is the way it goes in racing. Into the wall we go, and we got collected by another driver there. We're into 17th then, so that's overall not a bad performance. Driver of the day going to Maturisha? Oh, I don't know how you pronounce that name. The commentators do, I expect, and they'll probably mention him in the next couple of seconds as we still got a Puncture, don't forget. How slowly we're going with our Puncture. Oh dear, what a Monaco Grand Prix, and what a way to end the Monaco as well for the F1 2019 cars from me.
A great win then for the Dams team today. And Davide Valsecchi, give me your thoughts. How did they accomplish this result?
The safety car had a huge impact on the race today, that's for sure. A lot of racers begin panicking when it's brought into a race, as it means important decisions need to be made in a very short space of time. Should you pit? Well, that depends. What track is it? How are the tires holding up? What is my current position? A race can be won or lost after the introduction of a safety car. Make it quick thinking, key to the victory here today.
Dams, another team with a huge amount of history, based right in the heart of motorsport near Le Mans in France, and once again shown their formidable abilities out on the track with yet another win today.
So there you have it, guys. Nicholas Latifi is your race winner. Great job by him and the team indeed. So we'll get on with this podium positions. Like I said, good job to them. We got a good couple of places. I mean, it's not points, and it's what you really need in this racing and this championship. But it is what it is. So we're going to be moving on now, and let's see where we are in the truck constructors and championship position. So that's what we're going for at the end of the day. Let's see where we are.
So then, it's time to see Drivers' Championship. Antoine Hubert takes over the lead of the Drivers' Championship after that excellent result. And so, driver of the day then, Davide Valsecchi, who do you think you'd go for?
Nobuharu Matsushita is my favorite one. Today was amazing. He made so many overtakes.
On to the teams then. We saw a dip in form from the championship leaders today. Their lead has taken a significant blow. And after all that excitement, I think it's time for a lie down. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you when Formula 2 returns.
Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye.